guys, it's Emily. I wanted to hop on here for a quick minute just to give you some encouragement on some things that I've been walking through these past few weeks. I know a lot of us are experiencing a season of unknown and uncertainties and waiting, lots of waiting. And I have been encouraged by the Israelites and God's faithfulness to them in the wilderness. This week I've been reading throughout Deuteronomy and was encouraged specifically by chapter 8. I would encourage you at some point this week to go back and read it. There's a lot of good stuff in there that you won't want to miss. God provides all that we need, even in this time, even in quarantine. I had to set myself aside and think through my wants versus my needs because it feels like so many things have been taken away from us. Travel plans, we can't hang out with our friends, we can't go to school, we can't go out to restaurants. But all of our needs are still being provided. I have a job, I have a home I live in, I have food on the table every night. So even though the things that I want have been taken away, God still provides what we need. Don't forget that. Also know that God is faithful and will not keep us here. We don't know how long this quarantine is going to last, but God has bigger plans and he's not done yet. I'm going to read from Deuteronomy 8, 7 through 10, and it says this. For the Lord your God is bringing you into a good land, a land of brooks, of water, of fountains and springs, flowing out in the valleys and hills, a land of wheat and barley, of vines and fig trees and pomegranates, a land of olive trees and honey, a land in which you will eat bread without scarcity, in which you will lack nothing, a land whose stones are iron, and out of whose hills you can dig copper, and you shall eat and be full, and shall bless the Lord your God for the good land he has given you. Friends, God is going to take us to places that we could never imagine, places we could never take ourselves if you let him. And lastly, don't forget that when things return to normal, because they will eventually, don't forget that God continues to provide. Don't forget who the Lord is. Why? Because he continues to provide. Friends, he is faithful, and I've seen him move in my life, and I know he will do the same in yours. My hope is that you would be encouraged as you go out this week, knowing that the Lord was faithful to the Israelites as they journeyed through the wilderness for 40 years. 40 years. So what's that mean for us? It means that God will always be faithful in the waiting. And I know there's a lot of waiting right now. Don't forget that God is faithful. As I've been encouraged by this, I hope that you are too.